at the King's Dock to £30,000. Yesterday, Paul McCartney's new album came out called Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. And from now till the end of November, Paul is on tour in Canada and America. Many of the songs on the new album Paul wrote while he was on honeymoon with his wife, the red British telephone box. John Lennon could never imagine that one day his music would ring out in the cathedral. Sadly, it was a memorial service to John. At the request of Yoko Ono, it was called a festival. We'll see later. On the 7th of July 1940, Richard Starkey was born, named after his father, a baker in Liverpool, and his mother, a hand shop for £12. And Richie joined the boy next door, who had a guitar, the Eddie Clayton Skiffle Group. Richie started to wear rings on every finger. His mother Elsie said, "You're more like a Ringo than a Richie." He shortened his name Starkey. All the streets around here are named after places in Wales, and they're all coming down at the end of the year. His mother Elsie heard of a house nearby that was only 10 shillings a week. Ringo's earliest memory in life, at 4 years old, was leaving the house where he was born, so the family could save 5 shillings, 25 pence in present day money, and they moved house. In the bar on the right, the Empress as a barmaid. The bar is featured on the cover of Ringo's first solo album in 1970 called Sentimental Journey, his mother's favourite song by a singer called Doris Day. And last month Doris Day was 80 years old. Makes you feel old when Doris Day is getting old, doesn't it? When Ringo was 5 years old, his mother Elsie gave him the bad news. "You've got to go to school." A great Liverpool rock and roll singer who auditioned the Beatles as a backing band in May 1960. And also in the class was a girl called Grace. Grace could have married Ringo Starr, Jerry Marsden, or Bill. For the first time when we get to Penny Lane, to take us on the way, this is Ringo Starr with the Beatles. Known as Freddie. They were married on the 3rd of December 1938. 2 years later, John Winston Lennon was born, named John after his grandfather.